Hello everybody, Lotto for Life here, bringing you guys a brand new video. I know it's been a while. I don't plan on this being my first real video before coming back, but this is the first video I am recording. Darkness Neostorm has come out in my absence, and oh my god, I love this set. There's so much good stuff in it, and I did get to go to the sneak peek. I didn't pull anything good from it, but I did manage to win the mat, which is cool. It makes it the second mat I've won, which I'm happy about. Outside of the sneak peek, I have not gotten anything from this set. I don't even really remember fully what's in it. And yeah, let's do the intro. The opening, I mean. I don't have an intro. Should I get an intro? I don't know. I've been debating on it. I like intros, but at the same time I don't. Like, there's been a few sketches I've wanted to do, but like they wouldn't work without an intro. But at the same time, I always find intros a bit annoying, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I also can't edit for the life of me, so I'd have to find somebody to do it for me. Anyway, so yeah, I actually don't have much of anything from this set so far. I do have all the Valkyrie cards I need because people were literally just giving it to me for free at my local. So if I don't pull any Valkyrie cards, I'm actually not going to be too upset about that. Let's see what I get. We got the new Magic Garzette. I think this guy like tributes everything you control to summon him. I got the good old Altergeist Synchro. It's pretty good. I don't think the main... If they had a better tuner, they would play it, but I don't think that the current builds of Altergeist are going to bother playing that crappy tuner to play this. Speaking of crappy Altergeist support, I'm not a fan of a Haunted Rock. It's okay, it could have been a lot better. The activation cost is annoying though. Neo Flameville Lady, really good support for a really bad old archetype that needs a lot more than just one new card. Pretty good card overall though, if I remember correctly. I don't remember everything she does. You can send a fire monster from your hand to the graveyard to target a card your opponent controls. In your opponent's graveyard, banish that card. If a card is banished in your opponent's graveyard while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can send one fire monster with 200 or less defense from your deck to your graveyard. So yeah, she sets up graveyard and does what Flamevilles do, and well, banishes stuff from your opponent's graveyard. Pretty good card overall. I'm a bit annoyed that they censored it, because I feel like it was such a pointless censorship, and it sticks out like a sore thumb if you pay attention to card art. Hey, we got the first card I really want. Fusion Destiny. I did pull one of these at the sneak peek, so if I can get two more, I will be happy. We got Modoshe Teacher Glass Souffle. I really want to build Modoshes again, but Magellan still doesn't have a reprint. And some of her cards are getting way too expensive. Loud Cloud, the Storm Serpent. Really funny name, but bad card. Cyberse Reminder. Really good card for Cyberse. I've seen some people tinker around with it in Salamangreat as well. I don't really think it's needed in Salamangreat. I got the Dino Wrestler Fusion. I feel like Dino Wrestlers are like a few good cards away from being a decent rogue deck. My biggest issue with them right now is that they can't make full use of the babies. You know, the baby dinosaur monsters, Baby Ceratosaurus and Petite Pterodon. If they could, it'd be a lot better. We got the new Magical Musket card. If I remember right, this card is really good, but I haven't played Magical Muskets in forever, and I've never played them in real life. YgoAmino. I think he's actually somewhat okay if I remember right. Deus Ex Crawler, pretty cool card. Mystic Mind, the currently most hated card in the game. I haven't played against Mystic Mind Burn yet myself. I don't know if I want to. Not looking forward to the day I do that, but hey, I'm going to be going up to locals tomorrow after everything, so I'll probably get to play against it. The new Weather Painter card, I actually have not read this. You can banish... Okay, so if your opponent controls a monster, banish this card, special summon a weather monster of a different name from your deck. Also, you can't summon monsters for the rest of the turn. Okay, pretty good card, sounds like. Got the new Yuki Musume. I need the continuous spell, even if it's bad. I really need it for the standard... for the zombie deck I've been working on, which is like... This is stupid. It's, oh crap, what was that archetype called? Mayakashi with Shiranui in it. I wanted to try it out since the two are like related in the lore and everything. It works better than I thought it would, but the Mayakashi restrictions really hold the deck back. XYZ Swadalfin. I think I've read this once or twice. It's okay. Rolled Legacy Cliffhanger for real. I really want to know what's going to be going on next. Pretty good card though, I gotta say. This guy is definitely one of the best, speaking of good cards, Dino Restwork, Colosseant. This card, I feel like a Dino deck should really consider playing, especially if they want to make Naturia Beast. It's a Cyber Dragon, and he's a tuner, and he's just a dinosaur tuner that's an Earth in level 2. Hey, speaking of cards I needed, Mayakashi Winter, there's a continuous spell for Mayakashi. Pretty good card overall, makes Mayakashi decks a bit better. D-Tactics, Tyrant Dino Fusion, or in other words, Brofist Fusion. Actually, I think they're arm wrestling, but either way, it's hilarious. I like it. Wish the card in the deck as a whole was a bit better. Valkyrie Chariot, by far the worst of the new Valkyrie support. Well, actually, no. I'd say the spell card that needs the Union monsters in the graveyard is the worst, but this card is definitely a close second. It's okay. I really wish it was more playable. If it would be better if it could equip from hand, but it can't. But oh well. Guard Dragon Reincarnation. It just lets you fusion summon a fusion monster from your extract by banishing fusion materials listed on it that are all link monsters from your field or graveyard. So, it's okay. I feel like there's going to be some fun shenanigans with it. I'm going to definitely hold on to a playset if I full place it. Let's see here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ah, jeez. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. My dog wanted some food. Let's see here. Got Mordslung. Can only equip it to a normal summon or set monster. It is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects or special summon monsters. During damage calculation. Huh, okay, it's okay. I don't see it being played in anything, but it's okay. Crusadia Testament. If I remember right, this is a really good Crusadia spell. Yeah, your opponent. So yeah, you get to either make your Crusadia a Armades or make it to where you get to draw cards, which is always cool. Another Magical Musket, YgoAmino. And we got our first Ultra, and it's Valkyrie Urda. Pretty good card overall. I don't think I ever did a video covering the Valkyrie stuff. I can't remember. But really, really good card. Gives the deck a new good boss monster to combo with the old one, Brunhild. And yeah, really good card overall. Hey, Super Quantum, White Layer, I need Yugioh. Really good card. Speaking of really good cards, by the way. Oh, God. Gotta reorganize, or readjust, I should say. Whew. Let's see here, we got Deus Ex Crawler, XYZ Swordolphin, Cliffhanger, another one of the tuners, Lodge's Flame, another one of the more interesting Valkyrie cards. I really like it, but at the same time, I can see why it wouldn't probably not be played in the more OTK focused builds, because it does basically just lock your opponent from attacking you. But you also get a free monster if it gets destroyed, so I don't know, I'm kind of iffy on it. We got Philo. We need Shield Hero. I know that joke is made way too much, but I'm a big fan of Shield Hero, and the fact that we got Philo in here, it's adorable, and it's clearly a reference to Philo. It makes me kind of want to try and get build Fur Hires again. I think I have everything except for the boss monster and Beat, because they were like the most expensive of the cards, and I wanted money. Speed Lift, I'm definitely separating that for good old Speedroids. I'm actually going to put that over here. Same thing with the other non-hollow cards I want to keep a hold of. Then we got Assault Sentinel, definitely another card I'm keeping a hold of. Assault Sentinel and the whole Assault mode stuff is really cool. I only wish there was a bit of a better deck to play it in. I still think that like Dragoonides are probably going to be one of the better ones to do it with, but I don't know, I feel like there could be something better. Oh, we got Goki the Blade Ogre. Him along with the other Goki Link are both really good for pure Goki. But however, if you want to play Goki in like the standard sense with the nightmares and stuff, they're not really worth playing. I really do want to mess around with pure Goki again, but I know that if I ever try to do a deck profile of standard Goki, not like XYZ, well not XYZ, but you know, not like the crazy competitive builds of the deck, I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for it, so I have been avoiding Goki. Delendrous Dragon, really good card for Rockets. I like him a lot. New Flamvol. Memories of Hope. Basically, draw cards equal to number of XYZ monsters you control. Pretty cool card. It would have been a lot better before Master Roll 4. We got Star Staring Starling. It's an okay card. I'm not a big fan. Hey, there's the other new Goki Link. Pretty good card overall as well. And Speed Lift. Cool. Speed Lift basically beams you out a Speedward Tuner. Really good card. Got another Goki Blade Ochre, another Delendrous, wow, this is like the same pack. Crusadia Testament, Crackdown. That's a card that I know a lot of people are looking forward to. Basically just steals you a monster. Hey, Cross Guy, heck yeah. God. I don't know how exactly, what decks I'm going to play Crackdown in. I know it's like a really good card for just about anything, really, but I don't know. Maybe mess around with it in Destiny Heroes. That's going to be my main deck that I'm going to be messing around with as of now, so yeah. I got the new, who's it's? Hey, got the big boss, the Link monster for good old Super Quants. You only really need 2 of these guys for the deck, but 3 is cool too. Really powerful card, but only really good if you have a follow-up play that allows you to draw a bunch of cards or something. So definitely a really good card, but hard to mess around with. Some other good cards. So I'm not gonna lie, with all the new World Legacy stuff, I kind of want to try building a pure World Legacy deck. You know, with like just the World Legacy stuff, the monsters themselves. You know, like the along with all their spell and trap support. So you know, like having the sword and everything. My biggest issue, having play tested it online, is that they're so easy to clog in the hand if you don't have an easy way to get them out. But if you do get ways of getting them out, the deck can just go like crazy. It's insane. The big thing is trying to make the Link monster, and that's not easy. Clouding Aerosol, really good card for old decks. Well, for the old deck. Hey, speak of the devil. Our second Ultra, World Gears of Thurological Demiurgy. This card is really good, but really hard to make. You need 3 level 5 or higher monsters. They cannot be used as Link material. This Link summon card is unaffected by other monster effects. You can only use each of its following effects once per turn. During your main phase, if you control this card that was Link summoned using monsters that had 3 different types and attributes on the field, you can destroy all the cards on the field. So once per turn, you can just destroy everything. It's insane. And then, if your opponent summons a monster from the extract, except during the damage step, you can summon 1 World Legacy monster from your deck. And that's really where deck shines. If you can get this out and you know, you can just pop stuff every turn, and then during your opponent's turn, every time that they summon a monster, well, once per turn, when they summon a monster from the extra deck, you can just summon a World Legacy monster from the deck. And if you guys haven't been paying attention, the World Legacy monsters have 2 primary effects. One that benefits the archetype that they're respected to, and then one that works together with other World Legacy cards. So it's going to be really interesting to see if like something like that can work. You're in danger. No, I'm not, with how bad this new danger support is. God, the new danger, I mean, it's obvious that they did not want to give dangers any more good cards, except for stuff that's really good in pure danger. So yeah, it's not even worth considering for the main things. If You're in Danger was a spell card, it would have been an instant main deck 3 of 4 dangers in the common builds, but oh well. Number 5, Doom Chimera Dragon. Really happy we finally got this card. He's a darn good rank 5. I'm really happy to see him, and of course he's going straight down my number collection. Then we got the World Legacy Fusion Monster. This card is also really good. Very helpful, especially with like Super Poly and stuff. Especially not at Super Poly, that too. It's insane with how it can help you break boards by just fusing with your opponent's Link monsters. Haven't pulled any secrets yet, and that's a bit concerning. Nothing in this set is particularly expensive too, I've noticed, which is kind of insane. Firewall Guardian, I remember this card being good. Don't know what it does off the top of my head. Dirge of the Lost Dragon, if I remember right. Yeah, it's kind of like a discount prohibition. Basically, when you activate it, you call a card name, and then if a player activates that card or its effects, that player loses half of their life points. During the end phase, if that effect was activated, you send it to graveyard. Pretty good card, though. We got Psy Reflector, the busted card for the new Assault Mode stuff. Just dropped a whole bunch of everything. Nothing really too worth it. Moving on. Still no secret rare. That is a bit surprising. Not too happy with that. Not that I mean, there's none of the secret rares. Oh, hey, cool, we got the waifu. I'm so surprised she's only like $10, $10 to $13, but really, really good secret rare. Definitely going to make me sleeve up World Legacy again. I absolutely love her. I love this whole storyline and everything. Then we got Whitefish Salvation. I think it's... Sorry, Salvage. I think it's hilarious that they couldn't call it White Salvation like it was in Japan, but I don't know. I guess they're afraid of like getting some backlash for that. Moving on. Again, none of the secrets I'm really too crazy about getting. If I get either the two expensive hand traps, I'm just going to sell them. But the World Legacy cards I'm definitely going to like hold on to because I want to mess around with World Legacy. World Chalice, I mean. And also, of course, the other World Legacy stuff. So I use the Shackles. This is a common I recommend holding on to. And this thing is stupid. Basically, you activate it, you target a link in your opponent's graveyard, you draw cards equal to its link rating, then put cards back. Yeah, then if you have 2 or more cards in your hand, place 2 cards from your hand on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah. You can target a link your opponent controls, too. So you draw, like let's say they have a Saryuja in their graveyard, you target it, you draw 4, then you put 2 back. It's really good. I really want to find some decks that can play it consistently. Salmon Great Fennec, I'm really happy to finally have him. Hey, got my second draw hand and a Crackdown. Cool. And hey, Speed Lift. Notice I said second draw hand. I did manage to get a hold of 1. You only really need 2 draw hands for Destiny Heroes. He's really good. There's multiple ways of triggering his effect without actually having to banish him during the end phase, but eh. Okay, hey, there's a 3rd draw hand if I ever want to play him. There's the crappy Altergeist Tuner. If it had a way of special summoning itself, it'd be a lot better. And then, hey, Orcus Crescendo. I'm happy to pull that. Chaos something. Now if I could pull at least 1 Orcus Dingirusu, I will be happy. As I'm sure you guys might remember, Orcus has been like my main tournament deck, and I would really love to get a hold of the new stuff. Like, it'd be great. We got the crappy Danger Search card and good old Humph. I'm gonna start speeding through because we're gonna start seeing more and more duplicates. Yeah. Come on. There we go. And there's the objective worst Valkyrie card ever printed, Pegasus Wings. Unless we ever get a good Union Valkyrie card. And then, this card is good. Okay, so if there's an easy way to summon this in just standard dinos, I recommend considering playing it. This thing is stupid. It's an Armades. You can pop a card. If he would be destroyed, you can pop another card. It's just so stupid. Once per turn, you can just pop a monster your opponent controls. When he attacks, your opponent can't activate any spells or traps in response to it. Your opponent has to attack him. He's got 3k attack. And then, of course, if he would die, you can pop another card you control, so you can pop one of your babies. And then, hey, you get a free summon, too. It's so stupid. I love it. Makes Dino Wrestlers, like, actually decent if you can get out the Fusion and the Synchro. Or the Synchro and the Link. The big Link, I mean. Again, though, Dino Wrestlers need a lot. Another Fennec, cool. Delendrus, cool. Tuner, cool. Super Quantum Mecha Beast thing. I think I needed 1 more of him. I do still need 1 more to White Layer. That would be wonderful. You need 3 White Layer for the deck to work. Such a good card. Another Mortislung. So here's the Shackles. Another one I've hit the Tuner, the Link. Don't you just hate it when you pull the sneak preview card at the sneak peek? I pulled 2 of them. So yeah, I got 2 of my Super Quant Link. I'm happy. Now if I could pull 1 more of White Layer, I'll be even happier. I haven't pulled any of the Fusion for Destiny Heroes. That just dawned on me, and I need 1 more of it. Got the draw card for Pendulums. It's pretty good. I want to test out in some Pendulum decks. Okay, this is starting to concern me. This is looking like a really bad box, and I'm concerned about that. Hey, there's Dominance. Yay. Okay, I got my 2 Dominances now. I did pull 1 at the sneak peek, so I just needed 1 more. I could get away with 2 Fusion Destiny. I don't mind if I only have 2. Firewall Exceed Dragon. Firewall Exceed Dragon is cool and all, but with no really good targets at the moment, he's not worth playing. If Firewall was still around, or if he ever gets his inevitable errata, he'll be actually worth playing in Cybers. Okay. Let's see here. Chain Hole and Muddy Mud Dragon, which is kind of cool. If I remember right, Chain Hole is actually pretty good. I can't remember what it does though. When your opponent activates a monster effect in response to a card or effect activation, negate that opponent's effect, then your opponent can banish 1 card from their hand or deck with the same original name as that card negated. If they do not, you can banish 1 random card from their hand. Yeah, this card is pretty silly. So, if your opponent activates a card in response to one of your cards, you can chain this and negate that card's effect, and then they either have to banish another copy of that card from their hand or deck, or if not, you gotta, and well, they can choose not to and stuff, then well, you get to banish a random card out of their hand. So let's say they activate Ash Blossom in like response to your Fusion Destiny or something. You chain this, you negate the Ash Blossom, and then they either have to banish another copy of Ash Blossom from their hand or deck, or you get to pick out a card from their hand. It's so good, I love it. Muddy Mud Dragon's pretty good. I'm not a particular fan of him just because he isn't really super easy to use because he's a synchro, but I can see him being useful in certain situations and decks. There's not many fusion decks that can also synchro. Hey, I got a 3rd Saryuja Shackles. I'm happy with that. I got another Chimera, so I got 1 for playing, 1 for keeping in the extra, in the collection. Okay, last pack. I've only pulled 1 secret, and this is concerning me. This is really concerning me. And our second secret is the Psycho Idly. So we got Good Idly and we got Crazy Idly. This card is a new hand trap that is really good in certain formats. And I know I said I'll sell all my hand traps, but I think I'm actually going to keep a hold of any of these that I pull, because if we ever get into another extra link heavy format, this card is going to be an absolute must to keep a hold of. Basically, if there's enough link monsters on the field to equal a link rating of 8 or more, you can just plop her on the field, and then whenever she's special summoned, you can send all link monsters on the field to the graveyard, and she can't be destroyed by card effects. It's a really nutty card. And yeah, I only pulled 1 white layer. That's annoying. So, that is a overall mixed box, I would say. I am overall pretty happy with the pulls. I got stuff that I wanted. I didn't get everything that I wanted. I do still need 1 more white layer for Super Quants, but I can make do with 2 until then. And it's not going to be super hard to get. I mean, he is a rare. But I did get stuff that I did want. I only got 1 Crescendo, and I didn't get any Dingarusu. That's a bit annoying. So I'm going to have to hold off from playing my, updating my good old, my Orcus deck for a while. And I'm going to have to hold off from doing a deck profile, and of course playing it in tournament for a while. I think I got what, 2 or 3 Crackdown, which is pretty cool. I got enough stuff to be able to do to make my improved version of Destiny Heroes, and also get to work on World Legacy as well. I do still stuff I want. Obviously, I need to Orcus stuff, most notably Dingarusu, as I didn't pull any of them. I've seen people talk about only playing 1 Crescendo. Not a big fan of that. But yeah, that's just my opinion. So what do you guys think of this box? I'm overall pretty happy, mostly because I did pull the waifu and because I got all the most of the Destiny Hero stuff that I needed. But yeah, what do you guys think? Thank you for watching. Have a great day. It was your birthday. Happy birthday. And see y'all later. Peace out. Goodbye.